Good afternoon. This is Philip Pandy for week 3 discussion in regards to assessive technologies. I am single subject science. Um, with that, we are still language teachers as well. Um, Based on the PowerPoint, I was able to look at the Moby Max. The Moby Max I looked at for the reason that if I have students that are behind in the English language, which would be harder for understanding um, the lesson, um, this is something that the student can do on their own to help bridge their deficiency, their gap. Um, so it's something that can be set for their reading as well as math. Um, that is why I chose that to speak about, and it's accessible by the iOS as well as Android. Um, I went ahead and I did the speech notes for our Spanish speakers or just dual language speakers who can communicate verbally in English, however, have a deficiency in actually writing. So I chose the speech notes because as we are speaking, um, they may need assistance with answering the question. That is why I chose that. Um, and then the last was Quizlet, which creates study cards that can also be assessed by the Android or um, iOS systems. These are all can be signed up through the online service. You can be put as a teacher or as a student. There is no charge that I saw. Um, with this, I believe all of them would allow the child to go ahead and catch up to date. As we already know, there is always going to be that gap, whether they learn slowly or write or are unable to communicate in writing. So this is going to help with our reading. Um, I did learn in the, I apologize. Um, I did learn through the throw about the dysgraphia, the dysgraphs, in regards to people not being able to actually write. And it's funny because I chose speech notes not because of them having a problem with writing, but I actually thought about it based on how we keep doing our ESLs, and they talk about uh, some of our students being bilingual, being able to speak both English and Spanish, however, having a difficulty with writing. So with that, that's why I chose speech notes, because at that point in time, if they understand what I'm talking about or even what they're talking about, they would be able to pretty much dictate into their phone or their tablet, and it's going to write out what they're speaking in a proper sentence. Um, so with that, I believe we've taken care of answering all the questions, why I would choose it, why I could, and why and how I could use it towards my class in science. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.